G'day legends, welcome back to Mikey Talk. Today we have episode 27 and it is a travel special episode. We're actually in Austin, Texas right now at Barton Springs, which is a nice little man-made pool but in like the natural springs here in Austin, which is good because it's hot as shit. So without this, probably be cooking. For today's episode, initially I wanted to do a guest episode with Vivian, who just got married to Coach Curtis in Vegas a couple of days ago, but we ran out of time, just having a little bit too much fun and got it too carried away. So yeah, wasn't the right time to film an episode. So I thought I'd do a little solo one out here now that we're settled in Texas, just recapping the Vegas holiday. So yeah, landed in LA about a week ago now, and then rented a car and drove up to Vegas. It's about a 4-hour drive. Fun little road trip. Stopped and got some alien jerky along the way, and just kind of hung out and had a bit of fun. And yeah, then got in Vegas on Friday. Met up with Curtis, Viv, and Nathan. So Curtis, you might remember from, I can't remember what episode of Mikey Talk it was from, a couple of, probably 2 months ago or so now. So Coach Curtis, he's built a League of Legends empire in the coaching scene, so teaching people how to play that game with his best mate Nathan, who also joined us up here in Vegas. And yeah, so him and Viv decided to just go rogue and do an ELVIS style Vegas wedding, which was honestly so special and so sick. Like, I've heard a lot about Vegas ELVIS weddings, but never actually met someone that has gone and done it. And yeah, I think it exceeded any expectations. I know even my sister at the moment is gone through the process of like organizing her wedding now, and there's so many logistics and things that need to be done, and organizing a spot that's convenient for people and finding a place and the money and all these things. So credit to them for just saying, fuck it, we're just going to go to Vegas ourselves and get married. So yeah, the Friday we met up, and what did we do? Did we do a show on the Friday? Oh yeah, that's it. We went out for dinner on Friday and then went and did this VR zombie game. It was like a VR zombie shooter game with Sandbox. So the 5 of us jumped in that, and honestly it was one of the most like coolest experiences I've had in my life. I've done a bit of like VR stuff and like gone to VR experiences before, but this hands down was like the best one that I'd been to. So it's cool that all 5 of us could jump in that. I'll share some footage from that because I recorded the whole thing, which was really sick. So yeah, so kind of had a fun Friday settling in. And then on the Saturday, went down to the pool at the Venetian where they were staying, hung out there for a little bit, just getting ready for the big day. Then headed to their hotel room, had some drinks, and kind of just like soaked up everything. They had like such a beautiful view from their hotel over like the Vegas Strip. You could see the pool and people partying down there. Yeah, and then we got a white limo to pick us up from the hotel and take us to the chapel. It was about a 20-minute drive, and then you get into the chapel, you walk in, you're not allowed like phones or videos in there, and it's all over in about 30 minutes. It's like such a cool, like quick experience. So they come in, they tell you what's going on, and then all of a sudden Elvis pops out. They pick 3 songs for the day, and then you walk into the little chapel. So like me, Nathan, and Heather, we're sitting down in the chapel. Curtis comes down first. They play a song. Elvis sings it, which is it's just fucking sick. And then me and Heather walked Vivian down the aisle, and Elvis does what he does best. I think Viv explained it well, where she was like on the brink of crying, as you do at weddings, but then Elvis would break it up with like something funny or make some ridiculous comment that would like put us all into laughter. So it was like going in between like happy tears and then laughing, and it was just a lot of fun. So he plays his 2 songs, then does the whatever you call, where they actually like sign the papers and sign them all off. Nathan gives them the rings, they get married, and then he does one more song and we all join them for a bit of a boogie in the chapel dance floor. And then that's it pretty much. Took a lot of photos, they had a photographer down there, but yeah, in and out in 30 minutes, and now they're officially married. So if anyone out there is getting married and you can't like work out what you want to do or how to make everyone happy, I think actually going down to Vegas and just getting married by Elvis is not a bad option. So then after that we finished, we went back to the hotel. Me and Heather actually had a cheeky little nap while the others went to a circus show. And then we joined them after for some gambling. Smashed the roulette, a little bit of blackjack, but pretty much played roulette all night. did really well, got up like $700 US. And Heather got up as well. So the vibes were high that Saturday night. It was all happening. And then Sunday we spent together as well. That was nice. We had a little bit of a sleep in since we didn't get to bed till late, and then just enjoyed the day together. Early on the Friday we went down to Old Vegas, which was also really cool. A lot cheaper out there away from the strip, and it still looked awesome. So definitely need to I think spend a day there. Then on the Sunday we went to the Sphere to see the Wizard of Oz, which also was a fucking hectic experience. So the Sphere, which is like this giant sphere, as the name kind of suggests, in the middle of Vegas, and as you're walking up to it, it looks like a modern day pyramid. The lights on it are sick, and then you kind of walk in. We ate an edible about 30 minutes before the show started, and then had to go up 6 flights, 6 big escalators to get to the top level where we're sitting. And then when you're in there, you can just see down, but you're encompassed by this giant. It's not. I don't even want to call it a stage. It literally feels like you're inside a crystal ball, and then the show starts, and it's just you're from your peripheral vision, you can only see the screen, so it feels like you're really in there. And then we went and watched The Wizard of Oz last week before flying out here, just to get familiar with it. And I'm really happy we did, because it then just gave so much more of appreciation for how hectic the viewing was in the Sphere. So it's so interactive as well. At the start, it just felt like the movie was about to play. The camera kind of moves with it a little bit, so it did feel cool. And already then I was like, oh, this is sick. But then at the start, when she goes into the tornado, the whole seats start vibrating, lights get playing everywhere. There's leaves and shit flying through the place, so it's very interactive. Edibles had definitely kicked in by this point as well, which just made it even more fucking hectic. And then as it goes on, there's apples falling from the roof, not real ones, fake ones. There's even these when the flying monkeys come, I still don't know what it is, whether it was balloons or real people. I don't think it could have been real people, but these giant flying monkeys literally are flying around everywhere, and I don't know how they're doing it. So definitely, if anyone goes to Vegas, you need to see whatever's playing at the Sphere. Just go down. I think it was $150 US, so it's on the pricey side of things, but it's definitely worth doing. I think whatever is there is a must do. And I wonder if these same type of venues are going to pop up in other places. I don't think they'll ever be as big as that one, because it must cost an absolute bomb to put together. But I can see different cities having kind of smaller versions of the Sphere. I would sick to have one in Melbourne. I would definitely buy a membership or a subscription or whatever it is and go there all the time. It was also cool seeing an old movie put together to be experienced in that way as well. So I'm assuming they used a lot of AI to make it dynamic and bring it together. So I'm also wondering if that's going to be, I guess, the future of movie viewing. So they've done it to Wizard of Oz, picture the Harry Potter series, reworking them to fit in that same kind of experience would be epic. I've got a feeling that over the next few years we might see more movies be adapted to fit in the Sphere. Then finished that, and then lost all the money that I made the night before. Kind of put most of it on the Detroit Lions to beat the Chiefs. Really confident about that, but no, they got done. Chiefs 0 penalties. I think it was first team in a long time to have got no penalties through a whole game. So fuck the refs, fuck the Chiefs. Lost all the money that I made, but that's fine. Ended up still up $200 or so from the whole trip, and I'll take that as a win. I came in there fully expecting to go down a bit of money, and then had a flight at 5 a.m. on the Monday morning to Austin, which we're now at. So had to be at the airport at 3 a.m. So feeling a little bit cooked today, but had a good sleep last night. We got into Austin yesterday. Today's Tuesday. This episode is supposed to come out on Tuesdays in Melbourne, but I'm gonna just say that, okay, this is still Tuesday in America, so I'll count it. Hopefully I can edit this right away and then put it up there to keep to the consistent Tuesday uploads. Now we've just been hanging out in Austin. I'm about to go to Terry Black's, get some barbecue, which would be sick. Tried to go to Kill Tony last night, couldn't get tickets, so we stood in line in the standby for 3 hours, hoping to get in, but from 100 people doing that, only 3 got in, so no good for Kill Tony this time. We'll definitely have to come back and see if we can get tickets somehow. But yeah, got one more day in in Austin tomorrow, and then on Thursday we head to New Orleans and see what happens next. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see what happens next episode. I'll try and find someone. Where will that be? That'll be in Detroit. We'll be there by the next episode, so it would be cool to find someone there to interview. If not, I'll probably just do another solo episode like this and recap the last few days. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next week.